Hello, hi, and welcome to Meaningful Mondays with me, Rashmi Shetty, a space where I share my life lessons. And today's comes from the amazing human being who taught me what it is to live the life of a true heroine. The Heroine's Journey, starring Sindhutai Sabkal, an amazing mortal who showed us how to live a life of significance. Every challenge that life threw at her, she faced it head on. And life had its way of giving back to her what she truly deserved and showing her her purpose. Born into a family of a cow herd, she got married at the age of 9. And when she went into her husband's house, who was 20 years her senior, she did not know what life had in store. By 18, she was a mother of two, and at 20, when she was in a full term third pregnancy, as a young mother, rumors in the village saying that her character is doubtful made her husband and in laws throw her out of his house. The parents too did not accept her. The husband literally took her to a cowshed and threw her there. Exhausted, she fainted, not knowing where she was. But there was this one particular cow which positioned itself. She says, nobody told the cow to do it. But seeing that I'm a full term pregnant woman due for delivery, the cow positioned itself in such a way and started screaming such that I wake up. And I woke up in time to deliver my kid all alone. And it took me 16 beats with a stone to actually cut off the umbilical cord. And that's when I realized in that pain and that moment that if this is the strength of an umbilical cord, society definitely would have some connection to us human beings. Before leaving the cowshed that night, I looked at the cow and promised the cow that I will do my bit to make sure cows are safe. And that promise she definitely kept with having goshalas wherever she had her orphanages. And that night, not knowing where she's going to get her food, she noticed a fire from a distance. And when she entered the space, she realized she entered a crematorium. But practically, for that night, she knew she was in the safest place. Hungry, when she was looking around for food, she noticed a fire that was lit up, and she went closer. She knew that was one of the pyres that was lit. And next to it, after the rituals, was a bowl of water and a little atta. She mixed the two and cooked her bakri in that fire that was lit there, burning a corpse, and had her meal quietly and slept that night, knowing nobody is going to disturb her. She moved on the next morning, went, tried begging, didn't work, and then pulled out her talent of singing. With a newborn kid, she started singing in trains and earning whatever money or food she could get and sharing it with the other beggars on the platform, who in turn protected her through the night. And she says the only thing I learned is human beings are amazing people as long as they're not hungry. And that's how the journey began. She went on to leave her daughter with a trust because she knew it's going to be difficult and moved to a tribal village where she joined their fight, helping them with the village activities and looking after their cows, and also joining them when they were fighting for their tribal rights. And that's where she found a few orphans. And knowing the power of not having a home and feeling lonely, and how horrible it is, she took upon herself to be the mother of those orphans and thus found her next purpose of something that went on to get her the title Mother of Orphans. Everyone soon realized that if there is a child without a home, any child thrown anywhere has a home and a mother in Sindhutai. Her name, her fame spread far and wide. People started giving her donations and helping her, and she started building orphanages all around Maharashtra. And in one such space, when she was being awarded and honored, her cutouts all around, there was one person in the audience who had tears in his eyes, and that was her husband who had come to seek forgiveness and wanted to stay with her. Initially, she was very happy when she saw him cry, and then she says, there's a voice within her saying, what are you doing? You wouldn't have been who you are, Sindhutai, if not for this man. And she forgave him on the condition that she definitely take him, not as a wife, but as his mother. And till his death, he was considered the first child in the orphanage. Her children that she had adopted in the orphanage went on to become successful professionals. Her name went further. She has countless awards, 700 plus awards, and also a doctorate to her credit. But Sindhutai did not forget what her purpose was and went on to shelter as many children as she could. Alone, single-handed, she set out on the journey, and she gave amazing lessons. The life lessons that I particularly take from her is never stop yourself from anything that life throws at you, thinking you cannot do anything alone. It's possible. When your intention is pure, the universe has a way of giving back. Follow whatever your intent is with the purity of only helping another person. Life will definitely make sure. Don't let down yourself. Have courage, have grit, have resilience. Life throws challenges at you only to help you. Find out what's on the other side of your comfort zone. 3 amazing, beautiful life lessons that this woman has given me. If you've not heard her story, I suggest you read up about amazing Sindhutai Sabkal. Wherever you are, Sindhutai, may your soul rest in peace.